You have two types of people who are helping with the process of investing. They are called property sourcing agent or property consultant. You are the second one, property consultant. What is the difference between using yourself, property consultant, and property sourcing agent?
Hmm. Yeah, that's a question that I tend to hear quite often, um, even from my insurance broker. He can't really understand what's the way I should be insured. Well, in essence, the difference is more or less the same as between a letting agent that is only sourcing clients for you and letting agent that is managing your property. So not only that letting agent finds you the clients, but that letting agent manages the house, the portfolio, if you get more than one, and the tenants and all of your affairs. And I'm the second type of a person. I mean, the services that I offer could be compared to this second example.
Can you explain that a little bit further? Because you gave us
Sure.
an example, but it will be nice to know, you know,
Usually,
what, yes, what is the property sourcing agent do?
usually property sources, they only find you a good deal. Um, they gather all of these data together, and using some kind of speculative figures, they telling you what should be the outcome, and based on that speculative outcome, they charge you fee. So it's more or less like playing on market stock, where you've got your broker. He gives you option, and you choose that option. But if you lose, you lose. You still have to pay him. With a property consultant, the thing is much different. Um, by saying that, my main income comes where my investor makes his main income. So this is on a stage where the property is going to be flipped or refinanced, where also my figures are speculative, but I'm not leaving you with that theory solely. I'm working hard to enforce my speculative figures in the real world. And I do that from my experience. This is why I only do it in Hull. This is why I only do it in 4 different postal codes. Um, I want to make sure that what I offer actually brings me money. And if you, my dear investor, if you don't make money, it means I'm not making money. So I have to look on my profession from different angle. I have to limit the numbers of clients that I can work with, because I'm not only giving you the address and like a data pack, and
Yeah, to
that's
sell
it.
this
Give me
property.
money.
Yeah.
I am with you from day one till the end date, which is when you refinance or when you flip.
Right. So it sounds like the property sourcing agent is more of a short-term cooperation,
Yeah.
and with yourself is more of a long-term when you look after your clients a bit more than, not a bit, quite a lot more than property sourcing agent, and you are quite, you've got more responsibility over that investment.
Yeah, it's in essence more responsibility, but also more joy. I felt very joyous to be a partner of each single project, because I'm learn on a daily basis. Uh, Most of these sources, they actually bring their figures, speculative figures from some kind of, I don't know, averages, statistics, nothing to do with the real world. And if you speak to any risk surveyor, they can tell you more about how statistics can just mislead you when it comes to actually um, real world and working on real cases.
So what do you mean real world? Because now you're comparing the knowledge of the sourcing agent, which has like I would say, who's got loads of data on their system, and they look at the data and they say, okay, so here is the
Yeah.
opportunity. So where does your knowledge come from, if not from these numbers?
My knowledge mainly comes from my experience, things that I've done, the team that I use, people that are around me, that are helping me, supporting me, my backup. Without this backup team and without my empirical knowledge, I would be probably same as them, just a property sourcer.
So what you're saying is the consultant yourself needs to have a group of people, a backup, as you call it,
Yeah,
of people who support what you're doing.
absolutely.
Who
Yeah.
are those people?
Well, proper lawyers, proper mortgage brokers, proper insurance brokers, proper architects, and what proper will be here from A to Z, accountants, letting agents, building teams, building merchants, and many, many more, structural engineers, people that can deal with council, that they know how to deal with them. For most of these sources, everything is just dead easy. Yeah, they saying, to find a mortgage, to find a lawyer, to deal with council. It's dead easy process. So then I usually ask them, so if it's such a dead easy process, why do you charge your money up front, or why do you charge your money on completion? Why don't you charge only percentage on completion? And then when clients come to that point which you described in your illustration, then you're taking your money, because this is where you should do it. In other words, the way I see it, property sources are these guys that are just opening patient, yeah, during a surgery, and that's it. They just leave that patient with all of these body parts around the table and just do it yourself. Sew yourself.
That's really drastic
Yeah,
description of
but that's
that occupation.
that's the way they do it. That's the way they do it.
Right.
And
I would encourage everyone who is an investor and or willing to be investor just to check on themselves. Check themselves the offers. Go to Property Sourcer and ask them for the offers, and just going to compare
yeah,
how it work. We're not trying to convince to anyone to work with you or to work with property consultant. Everyone has to make their mind, as you already said some time ago. And
absolutely.
I believe that every investor has to have an opportunity to compare different offers. So thank
You're
you
you,
for
yeah,
yeah.
you're always free to have an options. You can work without your liver, kidneys or whatever. So it's really up to you.